Hey, ¿cómo están todos, amigos de Futuro? Bienvenidos. Miren con quién estamos conectados. Phil Collen, el guitarrista de Def Leppard. Hello, Phil. How are you doing? Welcome to Radio Futuro.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing great, thanks. How are you doing?
Fine. I'm fine too.
Good.
Okay. I will be translating what you said in Spanish for everybody to understand, okay?
Cool.
Bien, les vamos a ir contando cómo va esta conversación con Phil Collen de Def Leppard. Vamos a hablar de su próximo disco de estudio, Diamond Star Halos, que sale el 27 de mayo, y de eso nos va a estar contando lo primero, la sensación de tener nueva música. Phil, tell us about your feelings, about having new music to release, new music to share with the world. How do you feel with it?
Really excited. I think this is like the best thing we've done. I know everyone says that about the new album, but we recorded it at home. You know, I recorded my parts here, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, just, you know, into my computer. It was the best way we've actually ever done anything. You know, we didn't have to travel anywhere, and it was during lockdown. So it was just great. Really inspiring.
Great, nos dice ahí Phil Collen de Def Leppard que este nuevo disco es lo mejor que han hecho, aunque reconoce que siempre las bandas dicen eso, que el disco nuevo es lo mejor, pero que ha sido una gran experiencia. Lo hicieron en parte trabajo remoto, ¿cierto? Trabajo en pandemia, así se hacen muchas cosas ahora, pero ha sido una experiencia muy, muy estimulante, y es lo que nos dice Phil Collen a esta hora. Estuvimos escuchando el disco, así que vamos a preguntarle algunas cosas bien puntuales. Lo primero que nos llamó la atención, las guitarras, por supuesto, los riffs que están bastante potentes. Phil, I've been listening to the new album, and there is something that caught my attention in the guitars, the guitar riffs that are very heavy, very powerful. Maybe I've never heard Def Leppard so powerful as now. So tell me about that, about the work on the guitars, please.
So normally if we'd have been in a studio, we'd have made them all perfect and nice. But because I'd done it sitting here at home, there's a raw thing about it. If we'd have been in the studio, I'd have redone them. I'd have made, same with the vocals, you know, the backing vocals. Some of them I sing right here, actually, just singing in a handheld microphone. And there's more character. I think it's more raw, and there's mistakes on the guitars, which are great. You know, it just sounds a bit more human than what we'd normally sound. I think that there's a certain perfection that's been happening on Def Leppard records, and that this one isn't so much like that. This has got more character and passion, and some of the guitars are demo guitars, like Kiss That Rocks, that's from the demo. Kick, that was from the original demo. We just left them on there because they sounded great. So it is different for sure.
Yeah, it was like going back to the roots in some way.
Yes, absolutely, and more fun to write a song like that. You know, I think that it becomes a bit clinical, a bit mathematic when you change in parts and making it all perfect. With this one, it was like, well, let's get the song finished. Let's get a vibe and a groove going with it. So we did that on everything, even the piano songs. There was a difference to it. There was a different kind of passion to it. So yeah, no, I love this one. Yeah.
Lo que nos dice Phil Collen ahí sobre el sonido de las guitarras en este nuevo disco de Def Leppard es que, a diferencia de otras veces que lo han hecho en estudio, donde todo es más perfeccionable, acá se grabaron en las casas, entonces fue todo mucho más crudo, más pasando por encima de los errores, dándole algo mucho más orgánico, y que eso se sintió bastante fuerte. Se siente, por ejemplo, en el single que han publicado hasta ahora, en Kick, y bueno, él está feliz con este resultado de que las guitarras suenen así. Ahí cuando salga el disco lo van a notar. De hecho, es bueno que el grupo aproveche a sus guitarristas, de eso le vamos a preguntar. So it's very good that Def Leppard makes a great use of their great guitar players. Maybe the band was thinking, we got two awesome guitar players, Phil and Viv, so let's use that, right?
Absolutely, yeah. No, normally it's not like this, but this album turned out, you know, Vivian played some of the best stuff I've heard him play, really tasteful stuff, and we wouldn't have done this. This wouldn't have happened had we been in a regular studio. Sav, best bass sound and playing I've ever heard on a Def Leppard album. So again, you know, he had to use what he had at home. He was in Sheffield, and he had an old Fender Precision bass, and I'm like, wow, what is that? And he said, oh, it's my old one. I got it out the closet. You know, it was away. So he got that out, and that wouldn't have happened. We'd have got cleaner, nicer sounds. But he got this bass, and it was like, wow, this is amazing. So everything about the record was kind of that way. And everyone was able to stay home with their families and just enjoy all of that, because, you know, there's nothing else to do. Everyone was locked down. We couldn't travel. So it really worked out well.
Sí. Dice que en realidad no se da mucho esto de que las bandas se aprovechen a su máximo potencial a los buenos guitarristas que tengan, e insiste en este punto de que como estaba cada uno en su casa, claro, el contexto era distinto, estaban cada uno en su espacio con sus familias, eso sin duda da un switch distinto, y por ahí aprovecharon todo el potencial de los grandes guitarristas de Def Leppard. A propósito de guitarras y de esta dupla que hacen con Vivian Campbell, a ver si nos puede contar un poco más. Phil, talking about guitars, how is to work with Vivian Campbell? Do you think he's the perfect match you need in the band?
Well, absolutely. Like when we chose Vivian to be in the band, it was someone who could be in a team. It's like a soccer team, you know, you can have great players and everything, but they got to work as a team. Vivian came in, he could sing amazing. He's got this really amazing voice, and he fit in the team. So that was the thing. And you know, he's been in the band now 30 years. So obviously that works, and that's the most important thing. You know, we are a family. We absolutely are, and to be part of that team, you got to be like a football team, a soccer team. It's got to be everyone's got to play together and pass the ball, and you know it's got to work like that. So that's really what we do.
Okay. Do you like football?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite team or something?
Yeah, I'm West Ham United, and I'm from London, and you know that was where I lived. There was so many Spurs, Arsenal, West Ham, and you know they were very close. So, but West Ham was my team. Yeah.
Same team as Steve Harris from Iron Maiden.
Well, I grew up in the same area as Steve. Yeah, all the Iron Maiden. We grew up in the same part of London. So yeah, there you go.
Great. Bueno, nos contaba resumiendo un poco sobre esta dupla con Vivian Campbell. Dice que sí, cuando lo eligieron para ingresar a la banda, se fijaron justamente en este aspecto de que pudieran trabajar bien con él en equipo, ¿cierto? Que funcionara, de hecho, como un equipo de fútbol, donde todas las piezas tienen que funcionar bien coordinadas, que Vivian Campbell era perfecto para eso, y hace esa comparación. Después le preguntaba si le gusta el fútbol, dice que sí, que es fanático del West Ham United, el mismo equipo de Steve Harris de Iron Maiden, que crecieron en la misma zona, así que sí, hicieron hinchas del fútbol. Bien, sigamos hablando de música. Algo bien importante de este disco es la influencia del glam rock de los 70, a ver si nos puede detallar de eso. Phil, another good thing of this album, the very notorious influence from the 70s glam rock. Even the title of the album is taken from TRex's Bang a Gong. Yeah. So there is an obvious intention, but and it's something that Def Leppard always had, but now it's even stronger, and we can feel it. At some moments I said, hey, that really sounds like T-Rex, cool. So please tell me about that. It's not a tribute album, but shows a lot of respect of that sound and that inspiration.
I think we didn't realize that was apparent at first until some of the songs started coming in. Because we didn't have a regular album, we didn't have to record for a record company or to be on tour. We actually done it for ourselves. And we noticed that there was a theme, a thread, all the stuff. When we become brought into, baptized by music, you know, it was the 70s. I remember seeing David Bowie on TRex and Mott the Hoople, and later on Queen. And all of these made such a profound impact on our lives. And I think that with this album, we were celebrating that time that we got into the music. And so later on, and when we was thinking about an album title, I said, well, what about Diamond Star Halos? Because that's when it was special to us. So I agree. At first we didn't realize it, but then it was obvious that there was everything we were doing was almost like a celebration to that time period of when we first got, you know, born into music. So that's why it came out. Now I think that's why it becomes so strong. And we've never had it that powerful before. And it was so much fun just celebrating it and honoring our heroes, you know.
Good. Sí, nos cuenta que efectivamente este disco es una especie de celebración de toda esa influencia del glam rock de los años 70, que es la música con la que ellos empezaron a entrar a la música cuando eran todavía unos chicos. Nos dice que de hecho nunca alcanzó a ver en esa época precisa a David Bowie, a Matt Hopple, a todos esos héroes, y aquí está la celebración que hacen justamente a esos personajes que sienten como héroes y a toda esa música, y es algo que se siente en este nuevo trabajo Diamond Star Halos de Def Leppard. Hablemos de música en vivo, por supuesto, queremos ver pronto a Def Leppard tocando por acá nuevamente. Phil, live music is back. Can we expect to see Def Leppard on tour here in South America?
Definitely. We obviously this year we're touring the States with Motley Crue, Poison, and Joan Jett, and that starts in a couple of months. Actually, we're gearing up. We start rehearsing in LA next month, and right now I'm practicing standing up, playing guitar and singing because it's been 2 years. So I'm doing that at the moment. But the tour is going to be 3 years, at least 3 years for the album. So America this time, definitely next summer it's going to be Europe, and then South America, Australia, Japan. We're going to put next year, hopefully at some point we'll be playing all of those markets. So yeah,
so you got to bring that tour to South America.
That's what they're talking about, you know. Obviously, I can say, yeah, let's do that, but you know, we got to ask them as well. But I think Motley Crue have signed up, so we're hopefully that's all going to come, and Joan Jett and Poison, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that will be a dream for all of us. Sí, nos dice que por supuesto está en los planes venir a Sudamérica a presentar este nuevo disco y todos los clásicos de Def Leppard, que ahora de hecho tienen la gira por estadios con Motley Crue, con Poison y con Joan Jett, que es el regreso de Motley Crue. Ellos encabezan el cartel. Empieza ahora en unos meses más por Norteamérica, por supuesto, que es una gira que va a durar por lo menos 3 años, nos dice ahí Phil Collen, así que lo más probable es que esté por el mundo y que llegue por acá. ¿Por qué no? Todavía nos acordamos cuando vimos a Def Leppard hace ya 5 años acá en Santiago, a ver si recuerda algo de eso. Phil, do you remember your previous time here in Chile, in Santiago, in 2017?
I absolutely do, yeah. It was raining and it was really cold, but it was the best show we played in South America. That was amazing. The audience was just amazing. And, you know, we had a little bit of time off in Santiago, and just, you know, I love being a tourist. So, you know, I was just going around the city and everything. So, yeah, I love it, even though the weather could have been better that time. Next time, hopefully, you know.
Sí, nos cuenta que por supuesto que se acuerda de ese show en Santiago, fue parte del Festival Santiago Rock City en el Estadio Monumental en 2017, recuerda que estaba lloviendo ese día, había un temporal, hacía frío, pero bueno, lo dieron todo, dice que fue un gran show, uno de los mejores en Sudamérica, el mejor de hecho, lo dijo derechamente. Así que por supuesto tiene grandes recuerdos, alcanzó a pasar un tiempo acá en Santiago, así que ojalá vuelvan Def Leppard para verlos por acá pronto. Por mientras, se viene el lanzamiento entonces del nuevo disco Diamond Star Halos, lo nuevo de Def Leppard, el 27 de mayo, y ya se nos va acabando el tiempo, así que le vamos a ir agradeciendo a nuestro amigo Phil. Phil, thank you very much for your time, and we are waiting for the release of the album in May, so yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, muchas gracias, thank you.
And we hope to see you here in Chile soon.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully next year at some point. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that. So
yeah. Good news. We will expect for that. Yes. Okay, sí. Ahí Phil nos dice que probablemente el próximo año estén por acá de Def Leppard, así que a cruzar los dedos por mientras esperamos el nuevo disco. Vamos llegando hasta acá. Thank you, Phil. Goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Y gracias a todos ustedes por estar ahí. Nos vemos en una próxima oportunidad. Hasta pronto. Chao, chao.
Bye.